Senators are back in Washington, D.C., with Senate Republicans working to advance President Trump's, again, one big, beautiful bill, that package that blends tax cuts with controversial reforms and debt ceiling measures. Erie News Now Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is joining us live on Capitol Hill with the very latest. And Brendan, despite pressure from the White House and GOP leadership, there's still some Republican senators that are opposed to this. What did you find out?
Hey there, Eva. Good evening. Well, there's really two main reasons that some of those Republican holdouts are still on the fence. The first is overall spending levels. They say there's too much spending and an increase to the debt limit in this massive spending package. The second reason is because of major changes and reforms to vital programs like Medicaid. Senators like Rand Paul of Kentucky call the bill unsustainable. On the other hand, senators like Josh Hawley, Lisa Murkowski, and Susan Collins have cited serious concerns with the controversial Medicaid changes that could leave low-income Americans without health coverage. The legislation, which already cleared the House, includes a $4 trillion debt ceiling increase. The Senate's own budget plan proposes an even larger $5 trillion increase to the debt ceiling. That's a red flag for Kentucky Senator Rand Paul, who says he's a firm no. Paul says he supports the tax cuts but won't back the bill unless the debt ceiling hike is stripped out. Other Republicans, like Wisconsin's Ron Johnson, are also on the fence, citing some of those spending concerns. Democrats are united in opposition to fight against what they call tax breaks for the ultra-wealthy, paid by gutting health care and food assistance for millions of Americans.
14 million Americans will lose health care as they decimate Medicaid and now try to dismantle the Affordable Care Act. 11 million Americans, 4 million kids could lose access to federal food assistance.
What they are going to be fighting against is border security, modernizing our military, making America energy dominant, and they are going to be voting for the largest tax increase in American history. It would put $2.6 trillion in new taxes on people in this country making less than $400,000 a year.
And Eva, President Trump's big, beautiful bill is not only drawing criticism from some of those Republican fiscal hawks here in the Senate, as well as Democrats, but now also President Trump's now former top Doge advisor, Elon Musk, who said in a statement on his social media platform X this afternoon, quote, "This massive, outrageous, pork-filled congressional spending bill is a disgusting abomination. Shame on those who voted for it. You know you did wrong. You know it." And Eva, we also reached out to the offices of Senator John Fetterman and Senator Kirsten Gillibrand for an interview on this spending package and on this bill, but we have not yet heard back from them. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Eva, back to you.